5 minutes gone. The time. My mate Jason Doherty fixed the time clock.
Thank you.
Ronnie Brown, we just saw Ray Robertson, the assistant coach at Corio, here come down in front of us. How far away is he from a game of footy?
Well, he's praying for sunshine, Cookie, I'd suggest.
In the summer.
Yep, in the summertime. There's a song
When the
about
weather's
that.
fine. Mungo Jerry sang that many years ago, Rob.
In the summertime, when the weather is fine.
Well, there's a great graphic picture from our esteemed cameraman Noel Fanning up here now, giving us a photo of the centre. It's pretty rough out there. They played fair footy, these two sides, in the first quarter. The umpire recommences proceedings for the start of the second quarter. It come down towards Little Pilgrim. His hand passed to Flanagan, who was lively in the first quarter. God, it's getting dark. Flanagan kicks the ball up to half back. I think that might have been Roach taking the mark. It was for Corio. Left foot kick out towards another left footer. God, I've never seen so many left footers play a game in my life. It goes towards centre wing. In went Little Pilgrim. He can't get it. Out it comes Big Sinjanev. Hand pass across. Quick kick by O'Toole. Round on that left foot towards half forward. The target there, Ian Cockrell, the veteran. He can't get it. Picked up by Nevada Cornwall. The short kick from Cornwall. Travelled about 3 metres. Playing as the call. As East, that's Matthew East, took the mark. He wanted the umpire to let him go. He did not do so. Good umpiring because it didn't travel very far. And eventually the ball forced out of bounds there on the far side of the ground in front of the Devils Playground home drinkathon house, right?
Certainly, Cookie.
Comes out the back of the pack. Good play by Stephen O'Keefe.
I've got nothing in my head.
Packed out also by On Turk. Handball. Good play by Mick O'Toole to get off one player. Paul Barth now has got time to kick the ball. He kicks it with his right foot. Only as far as Dave Roach. He takes the mark. Play on the call now. Dave Cousins runs from the half-back line. Only as far as good play there by O'Keefe to tap it out. He can't do anything now. Good play by Hewitt to run from half-back. He's got time now onto his right foot. Looks up towards Butch Shaw over the back. Good play by Cousins in front. Also by Henderson. Roach is there also on Turk. It's going to beat him over the line and a boundary throw in at half forward for Bannockburn.
Okay, Ronnie's a little bit, he's lost his hearing evidently.
Well, Jason is also complaining about the same problem, so that's good. We've got two faulty headsets now.
Okay, thank God I'm here. Kick off the ground, goes back towards Baker. He can't handle it. Here's a little bit of a bit of a spill out of the pack, we'll call that. Here comes Corio. Dave Cousins has got it at half back. He chips the ball out wide to Onturk, who takes a nice mark. Onturk now steadies play. Goes towards the centre wing position. Here comes Etridge. Read the play beautifully, did the batter. The pass is a beauty. And Teichmann takes the mark just forward to the centre wing. The big fella goes, but he laid to the left foot kick. It's a magnificent kick. Don't tell me it's going to clear the pack.
It has.
Oh, he's kicked it 75 metres on a wet day with a wet ball. Can you believe that, Brady? Tell me about it.
Don't get too carried away. They've swapped the balls at quarter time, so the ball is brand spanking.
How far did he kick it?
70 metres. Great goal, Tiger. Teichmann.
I had the binoculars on. I reckon it was 75. What a goal, Jason Downey. If that wouldn't lift your side, nothing would.
Well, exactly. They needed that from the coach. He started the second quarter well there with a great kick and a great goal, and that's their first for the afternoon.
What about the old button? The pass was all right, Ron.
Will he kick his 100? That's his
Lace up.
92nd, Wayne Teichmann.
Ooh.
Can he kick his 100 today?
Tough afternoon to do it.
Well, we're 3 minutes into the second quarter, and the Bannockburn's putting paper his time clock as it ticks up there on the screen. It's back into the centre of the play. Who wants this one? The umpire said, I do, please, and I'll ball up. And Ronnie, you haven't had a go for a while. You've got sound in your headsets now. Let's hear you go.
Okay, up they go, and again the big fella does very nicely, having it on the footy to size. Gets it to ground level, in the middle of the mud patch. Good work, Cockrell. No support. Roughhouse Robbie's there. Quick kick, but Butter. Nice work. Kicks up
There he is
Teichmann.
again.
And there he is.
Well, you put this down as a cert. He's only going to kick it about 48 metres.
Yep. And
Butter Etridge, 2 kicks this quarter, fed the coach twice. You're right next week, Butter, no worries. You're back in the side, Sup. You'll stay there. And Teichmann should kick this, Ron.
well, your boy, you wrapped up at quarter time. On that occasion, Clinton Shaw looks like he's got the job on Teichmann. Was 10 metres away.
Not good enough from Shaw there.
He's made that up, because that is not on tape, Ron, what I said. You've made that up. Here comes Teichmann. I'll get you home here, Wayne. Goes in the long left foot kick. It's dropping short. No mark paid. Is it off hands? It's in the goal square. Gee whiz, a few boots going in there too, if you don't mind. I better put the goggles up to this one, Brady.
I thought you said that was a certainty.
Yeah. He hasn't kicked it 48
Well,
metres
the
then.
bench freshen up here. Hear that? It's a bit of southwest drifting in. And it is a ball up decision in the goal square. He plucked a free kick. That was pretty predictable. and it's gone the way of Alistair Broad. He is deep in defence, and he's right on your angle, Jay.
He certainly is. He's in the last line. He goes short towards Paul Barth in between full-back and centre-half-back. Poor kick off the boot. Semjaniv can't take the mark. Tresize behind him. Semjaniv gets the handball out the back of the pack. Mick O'Toole onto his left foot towards full forward now. O'Toole! Mark O'Toole's taken the mark. Sharky now, who's had a few opportunities to goal this afternoon.
Well, he's going to be kicking in from that forward Falcon there. He's right on the boundary line, isn't he?
Yep. And on the wrong side for a left footer.
Almost 5 minutes gone on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time. The second quarter of the match of the day at the Devils playground. Let's just wait and see. Taking a bit of time about this, Jackie.
Well, he knows it's pretty important, this one, Cookies. He'll put him within 6 points of the Tigers, who have had a very good start to proceedings here this afternoon.
Two good sides playing one another. He comes O'Toole. He goes for goal. He's missed it. He's got 4 points straight. He's off the target this afternoon, Marco. And he'd be disappointed with that, I think.
Yep, very much so. 1-6-12 Corio, Bannockburn 3-5-23, Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre, second quarter scoreboard.
They certainly have to take their opportunities in this second quarter with a bit of a breeze. They look like they're playing the zone in their defence here. And for the kick out, we wait for the ball to come back. We could be waiting a while, I think.
I think it's on the Ballarat Highway, Ronnie. The ball hasn't come back yet.
Have you heard any funny yarns during the week, Cookie?
Well, I did have a bit of a drink after golf on Wednesday night, and I had a few at the golf club, then a few at the pub, then I took a couple of blokes home and gave them some tea. It was very good too. We had cauliflower soup, we had also schnitzel parmigiana and some sweets. We had a few drinks with that as well. Back to the pub, I had a few more there, and I got home and I patted the dog when I got home. I laid down on the kitchen floor, which is lino on top of concrete, and it's been pretty cold legacy this week, and woke up and up asked for with the dog, give me a cuddle. So...
Yeah. Sensational.
I'm not that sweet, so that's all I can tell you about the week, Rod.
Back to the football now. Paul Smith kicks in, goes short towards Matty Pilgrim, tries to get around Tyke when he does so now. Short kick, but poor. Only as far as Semjaniv, he takes the mark at centre-half forward for Corio.
Big Vlado. He's never beaten this guy. He gives away inches every week, and he tries very hard, and he always bobs up with the odd mark. Can he kick the odd goal? Not this one. It's into the goal square, though. Not a bad kick at the back of the pack. Davey was half a chance. There's been a whistle on play. It's a free kick.
Yep, push in the back.
And taking this one, Alistair Broad takes it for a shove. He's in an awkward position for you to take the call run, so I'll keep it till they get it out here at half back. Broad. Ooh, a little short kick. I don't know about that. It's all right to give it to Pilgrim. The umpire said not happy with that. Thank you. You're going to go back and try again. And I think Alistair Broad had set off of that because it wasn't too good a kick in the first place. Stewart stands the mark. No, big Tyke one, is it? Stands the mark as... Broad just taking a bit of time. Ooh, he's got another short one. He's got away with. How's your heart, Jason?
Not too good. If you're a Bannockburn supporter, it'd be even worse. Paul Smith takes it.
Yeah.
He goes with his right foot now. Runs around half back. Looks for Shaw. Good mark. From behind and then in front. At half back now. Grandstand side. Goes out. Cousins taps from behind. Good play. Puts Shaw out of the contest. Free kick though. Play on though. Now it's called play on. There's no advantage. What's it? Oh, Vaza.
Well, I'm not sure. No one knows what's happened, especially Jimmy Ontuk. He played on $3, had to give it back, then took it again. Now he's giving it back. And Marsh takes the free kick. He chips it across. Don't know about the worth of that one either, Swampy. I think the long kick is the order of the day. Ontuk's in there. He's working pretty hard. It comes out. Ooh, Colliger might have copped one high as he crashed his way through the pack. Now you can see the play. Ronnie, you with us? Have a call,
I certainly am, and Colliger doing very well. Goes right across the ground. Dangerous for him, but found Daniel Rose. He kicks to centre-half forward. Ooh. And, Paul Barth takes a very nice grab and is now covered from head to foot with the Murray Creek Martyr. His kick.
Get a game next week too.
Straight to the coach. Play on, says the coach. Matty Pilgrim under pressure. Back to the coach. He's now got 5 metres. Steadies. Beautiful footy. Lovely pass and finds. I think you'll find Colliger again. He's been busy for them. Kick half forward. Loose ball. Good work there.
Oh, that is high on...
yep.
Hey, Cockrell doesn't like it either. McNamara's down. He was hit very high there. And Ian Cockrell not happy with it. And I tell you what, Ursa's not happy. Darren McNamara hasn't moved. Ooh.
Well, there you are.
he done the blind turn and he spun straight into it. I don't think it was intentional, in my opinion, Ron. I think it was just one of those things.
It was just an
but
accidental.
It did collect him high. The free kick definitely there. And old mate Macca, let's hope he's okay. He's still got him in picture there. He's up now. And he's just wondering whether they're playing at home or away at the moment. The kick comes across and Baker takes the mark, short of the centre wing position. Paul Baker had a good start to the game, just died out in the last half of that first quarter as he goes down with a spiral punt, if you don't mind, a half forward. Up goes Tyquin, dropped the chest mark. He would have liked to have taken that one. Cornwall dives in, and in goes Tyquin too, and it's getting a little bit willing out there, and that looked like Ian Cockrell just remonstrating, and he wasn't happy with the way that McNamara was dealt with down the ground before.
Certainly.
And we've got a great picture of us on screen. Let's get back to the footy if we don't mind.
Sam Janiv gets a great tap out, only as far as Butch Shaw, pressured by O'Keefe. Wentworth's in there also, gets a quick handball out to Rose. He runs from half back now, he's got time. He's indecisive, gives a handball to Bath. He runs back and receives again. Short kick into the centre, puts Winner under the hammer because Roach is coming at him. Good play by Stormy to get it out. McNamara, he's up again now, can't take the ball with him. Ronnie Pilgrim tackles him, good tackle too. Held in though. And a ball up in the middle of the ground.
I reckon the umpire felt sorry for McNamara.
Well, there was a sympathy vote because he was caught red hot with a footy.
I agree.
Great tackle.
I think he gave it the benefit of the doubt. He's suffering from concussion after copying that fairly firm knock. It goes to Varda. Cornwall lays the tackle.
And there's the free kick for it.
It looked like on Paul Bath, is it? See, they're getting dirty out there. It's pretty it's not even half time, and he can't see out there. Here comes Bath. He takes the free kick now, and he kicks the ball out towards, always short of half forward. At ground level, picked up nicely by Jason Habib. He turns around, he kicks the right foot towards his former Port Owens and teammate Steve Winter, and he takes the mark at half forward.
Goes now deep into towards forward line. Andrews is out. Good mark in front of Neville.
The old Andrews liver salts. Remember them, Ron?
I certainly do.
Actually, after your episode last week at the Grovedale Past Players Reunion, you might have needed them on Sunday morning, the old liver salts.
I certainly did, David.
I bet when you woke up you were too drunk to drink them, though.
Best on-ground performance.
You played well, didn't you?
I certainly did.
And you're now off the booze, and you're now drinking, get this, Jason, he's drinking gin and tonic at the Great Western.
And he's also drinking, I can't believe it, a can of Diet Coke in front of him.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
he's a bit of a worry. How's the kick, though, from Andrews? He's hooked it unmercifully, and it's out of bounds on the full, down there, way to the right-hand side. And not a good kick there for Shane Andrews.
No, he again lost his footy at the crucial time on impact with the footy, and it's understandable. Nice mark there, Paul Bath, not paid because it did come off the Corio player's hands. And umpires not missing too many here this afternoon, doing a good job. We'll have a bounce down half forward flank on the members' side. Will Melbourne enter the park to which the Tigers are kicking as we see the defensive attributes now for the Devils. But again, Henderson's there. Quick kick up, looks there for Winter. Oh, chips in, but some good work, McNamara. There's been a free kick, I think you'll find, for a push. And the leader of the band gets the free kick for the Devils at half-back.
I think fair enough. I think you've got to pay them on a day like today. He's making the ball his object, and Stormy just got over the top of him.
Goes with his left foot out towards half-back, falls in the arms of Mark O'Toole, gets a handball out to Ettridge. They're trying to run the ball. It's not working at the moment. Good play by Bannockburn. Henderson's in there again, tries to get the ball away. He's tackled. And a ball up in between wing and half forward. Grandstand side.
Starting to warm up a bit, fellas, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, there's plenty of feeling out there now, Ron. I mean, it's been played with a bit of vim and vigour, but there's feeling out there now. And I get the feeling that someone doesn't want to get in the way shortly. There could be a bit of strife. That's how this feels out here on half forward for Corio. Out towards Tyquin. He's trying to gather the football. It's knocked away from him by Shaw. It goes out of bounds. A half forward flank grandstand start of the ground. 2 kicks away from Corio's goal, and the boundary umpire is going to get a bit of work to do out there. Got Sean Rafferty out here today, really, the Irish boundary umpire. Remember he threw it in the wrong way one day? True story. Let's just wait to see how we go here. The ball coming back now.
We just see Chisais is off for Bannockburn and Troy Shaw's on.
Okay, Tyquin does the ruck work against Quinton Shaw. Comes down to Habib. A little left foot kick under pressure. Up and under. Goes out towards, well, let's call it centre half back. Bannockburn in possession here. Was it Wentworth? Got the kick away anyway. Here they come, Bannock. That's Wentworth there. Right foot kick towards centre wing. Roach takes the mark in front of Ronnie Pilgrim. The hand passes very quickly on. In fact, the chain of hand passes, in fact, for Corio winds up with the old fella. The 62 jumper, if you don't mind. That's the 63, in fact. Ian Cockrell. Is that his age, Ron?
No, far from it. And I can't repeat what I said in the rooms.
No, you can't, because we're on air now. Cockrell will know what it is. The ball's at centre, half forward flank, I guess you'd say, for Corio. It's a ball up decision, and I'm glad you didn't repeat it.
Thank you very much.
Shaw goes up, unmatched there. Good play by Cornwall to take the ball. He's tackled by Rose. Marsh tackled, gets time to get the handball out towards centre half forward. Yeah. Davies over the top of the ball, also Broad. It comes out the back. Stacks on the mill still. Pushing the back. Yep. Good call. And it's Ian Cockrell again.
You give credit to the umpires. They're giving the player making of play here this afternoon every opportunity. So that's the secret here to success. Get in front and you get the world.
And would you say, Ron, that they've been consistent in that interpretation of the rule?
Yes, they have.
And I think you're right. I think that's good to see.
Cockrell now. From about 40 he goes, looking for a lead, and it's gone short. Good play. He's found O'Toole, who's filled the hole.
Good kick.
Yep, good kick and a good mark.
Bit of experience. He sucked the ball in. They're all running back to the goal square. He gave a long bomb. Mick O'Toole dropped in the hole, and Cockrell's kick was very good. Standing start, just 25, 30 metres. And Micko's got the chance here. Corio, the score at 12 plays 23, according to the scoreboard I'm looking at here. And Mick O'Toole has reduced that margin by 6 points with a lovely kick off that boot, and it sailed right through the centre. In old terms, if Hartley was here and go crook, it split the woodwork at the far end of the ground.
He certainly did, and off only about 2 paces, and that was a good, sensible football, Mick O'Toole.
And the left footers are doing quite well this afternoon.
Yeah, they certainly are. They'll fill the 3, 2 and 1, I can tell you that right now.
Well, there is about 28 left footers playing, so that's a possibility. 15, almost 16 minutes gone. The Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock of the second quarter. Match of the day. Corio playing Bannockburn. Corio coming back after a poor start in the first quarter. Habib got the ball out of the centre. Got it towards half forward. Picked up by Roach. That was a bit of an up and underhand pass. Bit of a doubtful one. It's okay. They're letting things go. Here comes Habib again. Tried to spin his way through the pack. Couldn't do so. Flanagan pulled off the football. It comes back in the direction of Wentworth. Left foot kick from Wentworth. Goes down towards half forward. Bannockburn through Andrews. Get the hand pass out wide. Oh, Roach intercepted but should have taken it. Left it behind. Got a hand pass back in the direction there of Baker. Andrews went and got it again. Come back here to Pilgrim. He's followed the ball up well. His hand pass out wider. Here come Bannock through College. Left foot kick into the pocket.
She's played well.
Yeah, good vision
has played
too.
well, and Stormy Winter takes the mark.
He didn't panic. He didn't panic with the ball there.
He didn't. He could have had just a bang into the goal square. He had a bit of a look, and of course the coach called, so he did the right thing. And he put it in the arms of Steve Winter, who was not noted as a great goal kicker. He bobs the odd one, Ronnie. What's the odds? You're an old bookie?
I'll be 10 to 1.
Well, you're a fat man. All bookies were fat. That's what I was getting at. Comes in and goes, he's 10 to 1. Well, this is the one he's missed.
There you
he's
go.
offline, 1 point only. And now I can't say that. I can just say, where's my ordinary pen?
I'll just take the money. Thank you very much, David.
1 point only off the boot there of Steve Winter. One of the kick in. Let's have a look. Ooh, a little bit low. Spearing, not a bad one either.
It's a beauty.
And that looks like Vlado. He got the mark at centre half back. Sebjanov now goes to the centre of the ground. Keeps up in front. It's knocked away from him. Quick hand pass. Corio just starting to look a bit better in the last 5 or 10 minutes. It comes out here towards Davies. In a bit of trouble. Hand pass towards Marsh. Marsh goes on right foot into the forward pocket position. A diving attempt at a mark there by O'Toole. Not paid. Hand pass over the top. Marco. Micko gives it to Marco. Marco comes in and goes for goal. And he's missed again. Well, I reckon he's got the wrong boots on.
If he kicks one more, he'll kick a goal. That'll be 6 points. He's kicked 5
behinds for the afternoon.
We're time sharing a penny. This is not good. I'm going to have to find it.
Okay, well, let's get back to the footies. 2 goals, 7-19, Corio. And they trail Bannockburn 3-6-24. 5 points the margin on the GDFL Bingo Centre second quarter scoreboard. And we've been around about, I'd suggest, 15 minutes gone of the second quarter. Bounty put was by the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. Ball now is with Ian Cockrell out at half forward. Comes into the long bomb. It's a flat punt. It's a beauty too because it's hit Mark O'Toole right on the chest. Wastes no time. A long bomb to the goal square. Short with the set. Nearly takes a one-hander. Loose ball. Now an opportunity for Davey. Throws himself at the leather, but the umpire will come in and we'll have a bounce down about 15 metres from goal. And that was good football from the Devils at half forward, moving that ball rather quickly.
Yes, it certainly was, Ron, as our cameraman here and boss tells us to sit still. We're looking for a pen. Someone's pinched my pen. There's only 3 of us up here, and I've pinched it. Now, I don't know where it's gone. But a free kick being paid out of this lot. And taking this one, looks like O'Keefe.
It is.
From that throw in. He's certainly within kicking distance. Awkward angle.
Another ex-Port Arlington boy.
Yeah, but he's got a little bit of green turf under his feet there. Comparative to other parts of the ground. O'Keefe comes in, he goes for goal. They need to kick this, Corio. They try to keep their unbeaten record intact. And he goes back, Steve O'Keefe, and he drills the goal. And we'll wait on the scoreboard to come up. That might have even put them 1 point in front, I think.
Yep.
Good call.
So obviously all those points that Mark O'Toole's kicking are very helpful, Ron.
Yes, certainly, and well, they could be in the final analysis here today because there won't be much in it at the end of the day because two great sides if GDFL footy this round 15 match of the day here at the Devil's Playground. GDFL bingo centre second quarter scoreboard. Down moves Corio to 3-7-25. They lead Bannockburn by that solitary point 3-6-24 and it's middle stages of the second quarter.
It's a pretty good game in tough conditions, Jace.
It certainly is, and as we said, the wind helping both sides. Have kicked 3 goals this quarter. Corio, they're doing well. 20 minutes gone. Second quarter. Semjaniv gets a tap down. Cousins gets it out towards Nevada. Cormalu can run through. He ducks around one. He eludes another. Handball back to Cousins. They're going around in circles off his right foot towards half forward, but only as far as Matthew East. He plays on now. He gets well shepherded by Winner. He takes a tap on the ground. Up now with his left foot towards the wing. Roach over the top of Damien Tom. Taps it away towards the boundary line. Tom off the ground. Could nearly be out of bounds on the full. It is. Good pressure from Roach.
Ground control to Major Tom.
He's on.
Control the kick into Tom's on. Oh, look out here. There's a bit of a sensation here. There's runners pointing. Players. Major Tom's coming alive with these up. He's put one out on the full. Then he's thrown his opponent apex over base, we'll call it, Ronnie. And Roach didn't know what was happening there, but he's got the free kick. He's on the centering position. And Roach comes in and goes. Not a good kick from Roachy. That's over the shoulder to College, not paid. That's in the back to College, not paid.
It's in the back. In the back.
Tell you what, he could have done one thing worse. He could have pinned him for holding the ball. He's missed 2 in a row there, from my humble opinion. And, well, the ball's at half forward for Corio. And I think they're lucky not to relinquish possession of the footy.
Sure.
Cockrell actually did pretty well in that ball up decision. Back up went towards the centre wing. The Baker boy chips in and he takes the mark at centre wing. And, oh, Jesus, that mud sticks a bit down there on the ground. There might have been Brady's meat patties, I think. Paul Baker spirals a long one to centre half forward. Over the back it went towards O'Keefe. He's in a bit of stripe. Got the kick into the goal mouth. Here comes Stewart. Can't get it. Got hot opposition there. In fact, Lincoln East did very well there for Bannockburn. He's cleared the football on.
Yeah, he did a great job, and the ball is cleared to the left forward pocket now, members' side of the Devil's Playground, and the air has changed dramatically up here in the comedy box, courtesy of our director Noel Fanning, who has obviously had eggs for breakfast. The accurate one has done it again. Back to the footy.
Patties.
Broad has got the free kick in the last line defence now for Bannockburn. Goes short and finds Habib. Close to the boundary line, grandstand side. The Devils in front by a point. He goes short as well. Finds Matthew East. He plays on quickly with his left foot. Goes in towards the centre of the ground looking for Shaw. Tyquin's in front. Good mark by the coach. Takes the mark. He's got Baker on the commentary stand side. Loose, but he going to go long with his left foot towards Stewart. And also O'Toole can't take the mark. O'Keefe at the bottom of the pack. Gets a handball out the back of the pack. Stacks on the mill now. And a ball up about 15 metres out from goal.
Nice tackle from Steve Winter there. He dived in pretty quickly on top of Ashley Davey. He looked like getting the ball free and was able to hold it up. It's a ball up decision. O'Toole goes up. That there's a Mark O'Toole doing the ruck work down there. O'Keefe dives in. So too does anyone else that's within about 3 yards of the footy. And I think we'll have a ball up decision once again. It's a little bit closer to goal, Ronnie. It's a bit like rugby at the moment. Just worked a little bit further, Corio.
Yeah, well, you know, as we've said, conditions very tough here this afternoon. A lot of
tough
mud.
up here if Fano keeps doing that.
Yeah, O'Toole, that was Marco. He tried to pluck it out of the air there for that contest of the ball up, but he couldn't do so. It's pretty scrappy footy, and the umpire will come in and throw the ball in the air about 15 metres, 20 metres from the Corio goal.
As he does again, Semjaniv comes in, takes it out of the ruck, tries to handball, looking for the free kick, doesn't get one. Gives Habib time, but he only gets it as far as, off the ground. Cousins, soccer style. but it's out of bounds on the full.
That was a flying shot for goal, wasn't it? It was a
Well,
mid-air,
it was good.
mid-air spin and kick.
Yeah, it was good good common sense stuff because he didn't have time to handle the footy, so he decided to kick it in mid-air, and unfortunately wasn't quite lucky enough.
Well, we've been lucky up here. I don't know what Fano's been eating, your brother. It's unbelievable up here. Let's just wait and see what it... Can you take the call, Jason? I've got tears in my eyes. I can't see a thing.
Now we're waiting for the ball. It's going up on the shed behind the goals there. So waiting for that to come down. Here it comes now. And Paul Smith to take the free kick in the last line
There's
defence.
a doctor in the house. Can you come up here with a cork, please?
Smith now goes towards the boundary line. Cousins and also Colliger in front. Down towards Broad. He gets a right foot kick to it. Habib. Oh, one arm. Oh, there we go. There's something special for the crowd. Jason Habib at half-back takes the mark.
Played very well too for the Tigers.
He goes now with his right foot. He goes in towards the centre of the ground. He's got Tresize, who's back on the ground. Great kick, and he's able to take the mark unattended. Tries to get his hands free to handball. He's got East going through. Great play, Dave Roach, to be able to smother the ball. Tresize comes back, tries to tap it out. Tyquin's in there also. Good play to bottle it up by Corio. Good effort by Roach to smother the ball and a ball up in the middle of the ground.
Well, if this goes up and no one touches it, it might just stick in the glue pot. It could be there for 20 minutes before they get it out, Roddy. It's pretty slippery. You've had sticky in there. The umpires are throwing it up in the air. There's quite a few players around the ball. Etridge was got the hand pass over the top of the pack. Well, we can't say that he's too effective. Wentworth went without it, if you don't mind. Here comes O'Toole. This is Sharkey. Gets the ball further afield. Hand pass is a good one from Ian Cockrell. Got a teammate kicking down to the forward zone. Stewart thrown off the football. Stewart, no free kick given. A hand pass from Broad lands in the arms of Mick O'Toole. Tries to crash his way through the pack. Got a hand pass away eventually to Mark O'Toole. Stewart in there. Totu, Tyquin. Gee, we're pretty tough. Could have been a couple of free kicks paid down there, I reckon. Picked up by Etridge at the centre of the ground. He kicks the ball in towards Ian Cockrell. Juggled 3 times. Tried to claim the mark. Cousins goes in, was pulled off the footy. Play on as the call. And we're waiting on the decision now. It's a ball up decision at, centre half forward. A little bit forward of centre half forward for Corio. I thought they could have had a couple of free kicks there on in those couple of little forays.
Yeah, a real test of time and courage out here this afternoon as there's been an infringement in that ruck contest. And it is Wayne Tyquin who's going to come out with that after a high tackle.
There's been some fierce tackling too from both sides this afternoon. We just saw Bannockburn there 3 or 4 times. Good tackles in the last line defence. Tyquin now, 26.5 minutes gone in this second quarter, and the home side are in front by a solitary point. So Tyquin looking to spread the margin to 7.
Very important kick for goal, this one.
Comes in with his left foot now. Oh, it's a poor kick off the boot. It falls in, and there's only one Corio player there. It's played on, and that's nearly holding the ball. He's able to get the ball out. Alistair Broad runs through. Also, Corey Flanagan there. There's only one Corio player in the goal square, though, so they were fairly confident he was going to kick the ball.
Why did he play on?
The goal.
Okay, I think 2 bad decisions. One was the decision of the Bannockburn player to play on, and the 2 was the umpire didn't pay the free kick.
Comes out the back of the pack. Cousins, quick kick off the ground, goes into Hewitt. Off the ground also in mid-air by Stewart, but it's out of bounds on the full again. And a penalty free kick to Bannockburn, the last line of defence.
Yeah, why did he play on, I don't know. But once he had, surely he was the ball.
Yeah,
was a ball decision.
Yep.
Well, he's just pointing that he's got a headache here. And free kick coming up. Silwy Winter's got this in the back. Is this Winter?
No, Matthew East.
East, is it? Just saw the 7 there for a minute. Ah, yes, it's East. Got this in the back pocket. Now he has to come around and kick over the man on the mark. Flanagan gives him a short lead. He elects to go over Corey Flanagan's head towards half-back. College of the target. Up he goes. No mark taken. Little kick off the ground from Shaw. Wasn't bad. Here comes... Ooh, who was that?
Lincoln East going
Lincoln
through.
East there. He looks a bit clean, Lincoln East.
Yeah, he's just come on the ground.
He's just come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
just
all
come
right.
on.
You know, say he's just come off the bench. I think he looks a bit clean there. And he couldn't get the possession. It's a ball up decision half forward for Corio. Tyquin goes up, tries to slap it over the back. Habib gathers possession. Little kick from Habib. Mark taken by Cornwall. Just steady down Nevada. He does just at the right time, and he sends Corio back into attack.
Yeah, long bomb. Ashley Davey in front. Couldn't get a clean handle on the footy. Good work there at ground level. Mick O'Toole paddles the ball out. But again, there's a melee of players around the footy. Scooped out wide. Good work to Matty East. Long bomb up there looking for the drainer. He's under pressure, but did it well. Handballs. Oh, put him under a bit of pressure, and I think you'll find they've lost it. So there's some good persistent work. Ashley Davey went without the ball, and I think you'll find the umpire will come in and bounce down. And a few mistakes being made, fellas.
Yeah, I think Corio will be happy with that. They bottled that up pretty well in the finish, but it looked pretty dangerous about getting away there, Jason.
And Bannockburn trying to bottle up the Corio forward line. There's nobody in the Bannockburn forward line as we see the kick go towards Tyquin. Good mark. Too strong for sure there. Takes a good mark in front of him. And we see Stormy Winters standing at centre half forward. And there's nobody between him and the goal square.
Well, it's good tactics, and you've got to say it's nearly worked, Ron. I mean, apart from Tyquin's magnificent, you said 70, I said 75-metre goal, they've held them pretty well this quarter, given that the fact that that's going to be the scoring end. Let's wait on this kick, Tyquin. This is a better kick off the boot of Tyquin. He's put that one through. Very handy goal. And Ronnie Brain takes his pen back, and I pinch Jason Doherty's. Revolving pens. Could be worse, it could be revolving pens. Another goal there to Wayne Tyquin. He's kicked his second of the afternoon, and a good one it was. Corio got to 4-7-31. Bannockburn 3-6-24, 7 points the difference on the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre. By golly, that's a mouthful, Ronnie. How'd I be with a mouthful of peanuts trying to say that?
I reckon you still would, Cookie.
I'll get it out eventually.
30 minutes gone. Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock, and a special cheerio to Pam there and David Glover out there at Bannockburn for all your sporting requirements.
Sam Janiv gets it down towards Mick O'Toole. Goes off the ground out towards Nevada Cornwall at the wing. He picks it up. Great pick up one hand. Turns around back onto his right foot. Ducks around one or two. Goes straight across the ground. Going to be cut off by Troy Shaw. Good play by him. But there's a siren for half time.
And going about 31 minutes, 30 and a half minutes in fact. The Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock showing that we have in fact gone 30 and a half minutes for that quarter. And a pretty good one for Corio. They kicked about 4-2, I think, that quarter. Bannockburn were 3-5 at quarter time. They have progressed gradually to 3-6. So pretty good quarter there for Corio. I reckon the win was worth about 3 goals. I wasn't far out, Ronnie. You reckon 5? You're a bit out.
Thank you very much, David. Goal kickers up to half time. Let's have a look for the Corio side. Wayne Tyquin with 2 singles to Mickey O'Toole and Steve O'Keefe for Bannockburn. Robbie Henderson, Christian Shaw and Shane Andrews kicking the 3 goals for the Bannockburn side.
Well, Division 1. Undefeated Corio go in at half time with a 7-point lead in the match of the day. We're going to have a quick beer at the Great Western, and we'll be back shortly.
We've got to keep going.
We'll be back shortly as we keep going. That's pretty hard to do. But yeah, we'll be back with the second half shortly. You've given the goal kickers, Roddy.
Yep.
Bannockburn's midfield weren't as good that quarter as they were in the first quarter, Jace.
Sorry, what was that? I just missed that. I just heard Noel Fanning tell us that we're going to have a look at McNamara's incident from the second quarter, if we can bring that up on screen.
Okay, that's not Darren McNamara. That's David Cook and Ron Brain over there, and that's also Jason Doherty. What I was saying was that Bannockburn's midfield was nowhere near as influential that quarter as it was in the first.
Here it goes.
Here we go. We see Nevada Cornwall in trouble. Got the hand pass to McNamara. He almost went with a blind turn and got one pretty high, and Ian Cottrell, not surprisingly, wasn't too happy.
Mr. Lovell could have a guest on Monday night.
I think he might.
Yeah, it looked bad there. It didn't look as bad as that in the actual play.
No.
But here we go. We just see this. He's got the hand pass there from Cornwall, and it's pretty cold out here. Obviously, they're not moving very quick, and we just see the end of it there. That's very clever camera work, Ron, because you don't actually see anything in that replay there. So obviously that's been put forward by a Bannockburn supporter. Here we go. Here's Cornwall getting the hand pass. Tried to get around, and yeah, that was a bit high. That was a bit high. And Jason's saying he's got tennis elbow there on stage too. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens about that one. Second half coming up, Ronnie.
Who's your best player on the ground at the half time?
I'm not telling you because I told you I'm not going to tell you till the end of the game.
John Cousins from Corio.
Second half of the game.
For the Bannockburn boys, you would have to go Troy Colliger.
Troy College. Okay. That's Ronnie Brain's thoughts to half time. Jason Doherty and I, we're going to keep our mouths shut for a change, and we'll come back with the third quarter shortly.